For high net worth individuals, art isn't just beautiful, it's also a powerful investment tool offering high returns, diversification, and a hedge against inflation. From Banksy to Basquiat, in this episode of Julius Baer's How to Invest series, we're exploring why art is emerging as a serious alternative asset and how you can invest in it. From handbags to homes, almost anything can be an investment these days, and art is certainly right up there. It holds enduring value, both culturally and financially. We've all heard the incredible sale prices, and of course it can be hugely profitable. Think early Banksy. His work would sell for a few hundred or low thousands of dollars. But in 2021, his Love in the Bin work, originally Girl with a Balloon, sold for $25.4 million after it self-shredded during a 2018 auction. So how does art manage to maintain its worth and significance? Well, it behaves differently to traditional markets, making it a serious store of value during geopolitical or economic uncertainty. It also acts as a hedge against inflation, with values that often rise alongside the cost of living. And while, of course, some artworks sell for millions, many collectors aren't just chasing profits, they're building a legacy. Art is tangible, emotional, and often passed down through generations. Some investors even help shape the art world, influencing demand and value through their collections. So how can you get involved? Well, there are three main ways to invest in art. You can play the long game, buy and hold it. Jean-Michel Basquiat's Untitled skull painting was purchased in 1984 for $19,000. 33 years later, it sold for a staggering $110.5 million. That's an incredible return by any standard, but only if you have the eye and the patience. And if you do have a keen eye for undervalued gems, then trading art might be your jam. Here you can buy low and sell high, hopefully making a profit along the way. Investing in emerging artists can be a great way to get in on the ground floor of something amazing. Just remember, this strategy requires some serious art market savvy. So for those less confident in spotting the next big art sensation, you can join forces with fellow enthusiasts. Art funds let you pool your resources to acquire high-end pieces, spreading the risk and potentially boosting returns. Just be aware that these funds often come with higher fees and less control over individual investments. Check our episode on investing in funds for more on that. It's already live on the channel. You can also invest through platforms, galleries, auctions, or even in digital art through non-fungible tokens. These allow you to own a unique piece of digital art. Fun fact, one of the first pieces ever to be sold as an NFT at a traditional auction house back in 2021 saw the starting bid of $100 explode to a final sale price of over $69 million. But investing in art comes with its own risks, so don't rush off and start buying just yet. Here's the important bit. Just like all investments, art prices can fluctuate based on economic conditions, collector trends, and even changes in artist popularity. Damien Hirst has seen some tough times. Too much of a good thing for him resulted in market saturation, and accusations of repetitive work saw 30 to 50% wiped off peak auction value. Art is also illiquid. It's not like selling a stock or withdrawing cash from an ATM. When you need to turn your art investment into cold hard cash, be prepared for a potentially lengthy process. Finding a buyer who's willing to meet your price can take months, even years. And if you decide to go through an auction house, be prepared for hefty fees that can eat into your profits. Finally, verifying the authenticity of artwork is critical. Imagine thinking you've got a genuine Picasso, only to discover it's a clever fake. Well, to avoid this nightmare scenario, make sure you thoroughly verify the artwork's authenticity before handing over your cash. Check the provenance, cross-check it with the Art Loss Register, and order independent condition reports. You can also investigate comparable transactions and look at how much the artwork sold for at previous auctions. Buying art can take time, so how can you get started? Well, art is a great diversifier for your portfolio, and while you should approach with caution, with the right mindset and guidance, you can unlock art's financial and aesthetic benefits. Work with reputable dealers, check the paperwork, and don't be afraid to seek expert opinions. Support something that resonates with you personally, and remember, the best returns aren't always financial. If you found this episode valuable, subscribe for more insights into alternative investments.